the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And it's our favorite day of the year in 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And the starting lineup for the Nets. We've got Michael Porter, Timmon out there with Traore. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Wolf in at the 4. And for Charlotte, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's game 1 for both teams, Clark. Preseason is over, and this new season is underway.
Yeah, you can kind of feel that both teams, BA, are a little bit anxious and nervous, but an exciting kind of nervousness. So let the season begin. I'm glad we're starting.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And Paul throws it down.
A master at creating space in the two-man game. That's LaMelo Ball.
Here's Traore, hounded by Ball. Down low. And stolen by Bridges. Ball outside. Launches it. Porter pulls it in. Puts it up from 17. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Well, Clark, what's something that sets Miles Bridges apart from his fellow NBA players?
How about we start with toughness? I mean, he's a physical presence out there. He loves a challenge, highly competitive. I like his physicality on the wing. He invites contact, and he's not shying away from anybody.
And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. Ball taking his time here. And here's Knipple from the arc. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Yeah, consistency beyond the arc was a big selling point for Knipple. I mean, he's got really impressive accuracy.
Traore can't hit. The Hornets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Miller, and stolen by Williams. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Miller. Here's Diabate, and there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
Here's Traore, hounded by Ball. Traore can't hit. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He'll go on Michael Porter.
You can just see the promise Ball has. It's oozing out of him. Already a triple-double threat, and he rebounds it so well in his position. Man, the future's really bright for this young man.
During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. And he's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Wolf. Just 5 on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Porter's shot is off. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. It's a 3-point game. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that is why Bridges is considered a premier dunker.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Guys, back to you.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Well, he's a reliable scorer. He's an effective rebounder. He's improved defensively. There is a lot to like about Michael Porter Jr.'s game.
Now here's Ball. Inside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Bridges. Driving inside. Yep, that one's good. Bridges has got 6.
Well, Bridges is certainly a physical player, and that allows him to convert even when there's contact.
Now Williams. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Miller. Hornets leading by 3. Pass to Bridges. Ball outside. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You know, that's a set that's comfortable for Bridges. I mean, he's got a good feel for the pick and roll, either as a creator or as a finisher.
Outside, Williams. Screen by Claxton. Williams misses. There's Ball with a 3. Miles Bridges has been on display for the Hornets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaFleur. So the next starting five. Terrence Mann is out there with Traore. Then it's Porter. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Wolf in at the 4. And for Charlotte, Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Here we go. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the 5. So here we go. It's game 1 of the regular season for both teams. And Doris, each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
Now, here's Ball. Ball slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. After the basket by Charlotte. Clock at 6. Pass to Porter. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Unloads. Man can't hit.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Here's Ball. Brooklyn with the rebound.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
To the middle. And Claxton throws it down.
Claxton, an elite finisher at the rim. That is nicely done.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Inside, Bridges. And jams it in.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Here's Traore. He's covered by Ball. Stolen by Knipple. And here we go with Miller running up the court. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Over to the wing. Pass to Wolf. And he gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. And the rejection by Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now. Claxton sets the screen for Porter. Over Knipple. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves. And the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Ball surveying the defense. Knipple wide open, and he fires. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 8 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Will it go? Porter pulls it in. Brooklyn leading by 8. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Back to man. And the layup's good off the glass.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now, here's ball. Knueppel with it. Pass to Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Here's ball. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
From the arc, with the putdown, Claxton on the follow.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bridges shot, good.
I'll tell you, if you're Miles Bridges, you take the easy shots inside when you get them.
Here's man, covered by Miller, and a wide open look for Porter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hornets trail by 10. A leaner. Miller the pass to Bridges. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Bridges has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
With the drive, Porter outside, hits it from three-point range.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
And here is ball. Miller inside, defended by man.
Love rim protection from Nick Claxton. That is a big-time block.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Brooklyn?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Pass to Traore. Shoots over Bridges. It's rebounded by Charlotte. To the inside. Diabate's shot is good.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Down low, here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's ball. Knueppel. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to man. Here's Wolf. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Wolf got his 2nd bucket of the night. Hornets trail by 11. Now Ball. Stolen. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now, here's Ball. Miller outside, fires the 3, and again, Charlotte with the triple.
And nice mechanics from Miller there, ready to fire as that pass is coming.
And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
Here's man, covered by Miller. With a step back. Pass to man. Here's Traore. Nothing on the board. Just 4 to shoot. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Good on the shot. And now a 12-point Brooklyn lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Bridges. Oh, he jams it right over Nick Claxton.
And you combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops, Miles Bridges. Yes, sir.
Pass to Traore. Outside Porter. Here's Wolf. From outside, off the mark.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Bridges shot. Good.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Nets leading by 8. Pass to Wolf. To the paint. Traore lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Traore's got his second basket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
1:51 left in the first. The drive-by ball. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, this is exactly what you want from LaMelo Ball, attacking the rim off the drive.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Here are your honeybees.
To Traore. Back to Sharp. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And it's Miller in the corner. Shot clock at 6. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so here's Charlotte. After the basket by Brooklyn. Down low. Here's Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
To the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Powell against Miller. Pass to Traore. The Hornets pull it in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Green kicks to Miller. A three hits the three-point bomb.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
And so it's Michael Porter making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
We've got Brandon Miller. He's out there with Kobe White. And it's Green in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
What a big-time talent Brandon Miller is. Send it home, young sir.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Now here's White. Still without a basket. Inside, Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. How about the vertical by Brandon Miller? He got up.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Williams attacking. Clowney, good.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Out to the right wing. Latre. Up again. And Green is right there.
That's just about instincts. Josh Green was on track to get that offensive rebound from the outset. That is a great feel.
Outside Williams. A 3 ball. That one's not going to go. Hornets trail by 3. Miller inside. And Miller throws it down hard.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is. And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Clowney. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's tipped. Here's Clowney. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Bulls check in for Sharp. Ball comes in for Brandon Miller. The Nets making a switch here. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Man passes to Williams. Now, here's Sharp. D right on and finished off by Porter.
He's just a natural scorer who can heat up fast. Porter's offensive game, very impressive, and he's still adding to it.
Here's Ball. The rebound by Sharp. Nets leading by 5. On the wing, Williams. Light covering. Here's Wolf. Off target from three-point range. Charlotte has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Outside, Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. DB all-world talent with LaMelo Ball. But health and win still a work in progress.
Kevin, we know this. He is highly skilled with the ball in his hands. He's a fearless shooter. For LaMelo Ball, it's as much about entertainment as it is skill.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. And people, Doris, talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success?
Ball with it. He's got 7. And again, the Hornets missing. Here's Williams, and he makes good on the layup. And it's a 9-point Nets lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
To the inside, and he slams it one-handed.
LaMelo Ball has that basketball on an absolute string and always times his passes quite nicely.
Man passes to Claxton. Porter kicks to Williams. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Salon. Hornets trail by 7. In the corner, Knueppel with it. White against Williams. White the pass the ball. To the middle, Salon, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Boy, that's what you call great thinking on the fly. Passing on the shot in midair and laying it off to the open man.
Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Porter. Nets passing it around. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
And here is Ball. He's got 7. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that. And you know the coach. The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
2 minutes to review the play.
Provide a way to get certain types of plays looked at that otherwise wouldn't necessarily trigger any sort of replay review.
I think the league doing a great job of continually evolving. Replay review has been pretty well received across the board, and everyone trying to do their best to make sure the calls are as accurate as possible.
Substitution on the court.
Nets leading by 7. Pass to Man. Now Claxton. Back to Man. Here's Wolf. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now here's White. He's guarded close. Miller, the pass to Bridges. Right wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Traoré. Pass to Porter. Here's Traoré. Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
To the right side. Here's Knipple. And the Hornets miss again. Nets leading by 11. Man with it, and it's Miller picking him up. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
To the paint. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
And the state of North Carolina is a powerhouse, Doris. You know that in college hoops. Can that translate, do you think, to the Hornets?
Kevin, what we know, what the research tells us, is that college basketball fans are just that, and NBA fans are just that. Those two fan bases don't generally cross over. The Hornets need to focus on winning, however, because in America, everybody loves a winner.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Hornets making a change here. Nets leading by 13. Here's Traore. Pass to Porter. Now Claxton. Into the lane. And Claxton throws it down.
How about the power on that drive by Nick Claxton? That sends a message.
Now Ball. 7 points in the game. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
To the inside. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Miller, the pass to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick-and-roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
On the wing, Porter. Good on the three-point shot. Porter's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nets.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Ball, the pass to Miller. Back to Ball. There's a good screen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Nolan Traore.
You love the fact that LaMelo Ball is not timid about drawing contact on the interior. Get that foul drawn, LaMelo.
And a big part of the Nets' shot diet comes, Doris, from beyond the arc. They love the 3.
They do, Kevin, and for a team that struggles offensively and lacks interior scoring, firing away from distance gives them a puncher's chance every night.
And the Hornets' playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season, their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
And he jams it with authority.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
On the wing, Miller lets it go with a 3. Goes back up. Rebound, Brooklyn. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. There's the drive. There's Porter with the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's his 5th 3-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. Now, here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. 14 points for Miles Bridges. Here's Traore. He's covered by Ball. 4 seconds left. Traore gets the bucket.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Got it to fall! It went down! He got it to fall!
He did it!
OMG, that's how you silence a crowd.
And so it's Brooklyn, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back to the action in just a minute.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half court.
The three-point chances have been there for them, and they've taken advantage.
Just watching the game, not even looking at the score. Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops Action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So for Brooklyn now, Traore is out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Porter. And it's Wolf in at the 4 spot.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
Ball hits them both. And going back a bit, the Nets regaining a lot of their draft picks, Doris, from the Rockets. One of the more interesting trades that we've seen.
Well, they gave away a ton of those picks to acquire James Harden when they believed they had a championship window. And now in recovering them, Brooklyn able to benefit from the draft to try to position themselves for that all-important rebuild. What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Man with it, and out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Hornets trail by 18. Now, here's Ball. Down low, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Miles Bridges has steadily built an offensive arsenal that is so impressive. Doesn't matter what the defense sends at him, he finds a way to score it.
Pass to Man. Here's Wolf. No good from outside. Here's Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you know how problematic LaMelo is for defenders. Always so willing to draw some contact.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his due.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Man passes to Wolf. Shot clock at 5. Here's Traore. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
They set the pick. Pass to Knippel. A three-pointer, no good. Brooklyn leading by 15. Here's Wolf. It's Porter outside. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 5 rebounds tonight. Rebound, Brooklyn. Mann's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside, here's Wolf. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with them. And so White will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. To the middle, intercepted. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break and finished off by Porter.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
Outside, White. Out to the wing. Here's Knipple. And the three ball is good. Knipple's got 8 points.
That's his shot. When Knipple gets any sliver of breathing room from deep, he's going to fire.
Pass to Porter. Up top, Claxton. Here's Traore. 6 to shoot. Over White. Bridges with the board. Hornets trail by 16. And here's Miller. He's got 11 to the paint, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you love to see that screen and roll executed to perfection. Nice job by Bridges to cut into open space.
Here's Traore, light covering. Fader on the way. Miller grabs the miss.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Knipple. Back to White. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And here's Miller outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big time move by Miller.
Nets leading by 12. Here's Traore. He's got 11. There's the pick. Back to Porter. They can use a bucket. The shot comes out.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Bridges a screen on Porter. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 15 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Porter a screen on White. Pass to man. Outside Porter. Roll passes to man. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Out left to the wing. They set the pick. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Now White, scoreless thus far. Pick by Bridges to the inside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
What you love is Miles Bridges has kept his foot on the gas pedal. He started out scoring well and continues to keep the pressure on.
Doris, when you look at the numbers of Miles Bridges, he is a bona fide 20-point-per-game player.
And Kevin, that's a big statement. It is not easy to score 20 at this level on a nightly basis. To extend that over several years is the sign of good things to come.
Hornets on defense now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Traore. He's covered by Ball. 5 to shoot. Traore can't hit.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Ball.
That's the 10th straight point they've given us in the paint.
Claxton finds Williams. Man with it. 2 points. That one goes. And the Nets lead by 8.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Now, here's Ball. 18 points for him. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. And Claxton throws it down.
Boy, Nick Claxton active offensively and thus far being well rewarded.
And here is Ball. Here he goes. And a missed layup. Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's Man. Pass to Wolf. Takes a 3. Drills it from outside. Wolf got 5 points now this quarter.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Here's Ball. There's a screen. They need this. And that's 2 points on the layup. Ball's got 20.
The basketball IQ is already so impressive. Love seeing LaMelo Ball get crafty in the pick and roll.
Pass to Traore. Free throw line jump shot. It's rebounded by Salon.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now. This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
The Nets making a switch here. You know, Greg, you could argue the Nets kind of overachieved last season under first-year head coach Jordi Fernandez.
Yeah, only the 6th worst record last season. The defense was halfway decent, but they understand some patience is required in a rebuild.
Pass to Clowney. And here's Sharp. Now here's Williams. Guarded by Green to the wing right side. Here's Abaji. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Nolan Traore.
One of those do-it-all kinds of players on the offensive end. The height of LaMelo Ball, 6'7". Boy, he's got a lot of advantages in the backcourt.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
Porter's checked in for the Nets. Smith comes in for Traore. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Salon.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
The drive by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
You see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
Smith the pass to Sharp. Tipped away. Stolen by Ball. Drives to the hoop. To the wing on the left. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Saroff, he's checked in for the Nets. Outside, Porter. Pass to Saroff. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte, trailing by 10. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Here's Saroff. Still yet to score. Misses from short range. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Don't go. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Here's Williams. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. And it's Diabate in at the 5 spot. So that's the Hornets 5.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
Brooklyn leading by 8. Here's Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Just using those long strides to just kind of knife through the teeth of the defense. Porter daring them to hit him on that one.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the stripe. But when you do, you got to make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much.
And you can tell Porter Jr. wants to keep getting better. And that's one reason why this team is still so high on him.
Hornets trail by 10. Now Ball. To the paint. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Ball. And again, the Hornets missing. Nets leading by 10. Here's Abaji. Pass to Porter. Now, here's Sharp. Here's Abaji. Here's Clowney. That shot is off. Bridges with some nice defense. Williams against Miller. Driving the lane, and it's Miller with the jam.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Outside Porter. To the middle. The kick out to Williams. Misses the three. Hornets trail by 8. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Miller, no luck.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Inside. The kick out to Porter. Over in the corner, Williams. Sharp with a screen on ball. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times. And that's after no turnovers in the first half.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And that one drops. Ball's got 26.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Miller against Porter. Pass to Claxton. Here's Abaji. Porter passes to Claxton. Here's Williams. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bridges a screen on Porter. Here's Ball. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Williams outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And the Nets lead by 9.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Miller finds Bridges. Out to the right wing. Here's Knipple. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about the response by Knipple there? We love seeing him answer the call with a triple of his own.
Porter, bounce pass. Stolen by Ball. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Pass to Clowney. And it's Williams with the jam.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Bridges a screen on Porter. And it's Ball penetrating. And Ball slams it in.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
It's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone watching. Everybody get down. Let's see it. No thanks.
And Brooklyn making a change here.
Let's hear it for you.
Nets leading by 4. Here's Traore. Pass to Wolf. Now, man. Just 5 to shoot from past the arc. The Hornets pull it in. Right side, Ball. From down in the low post, it goes. Now just a 2-point Brooklyn lead.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's Traore. He's covered by Ball. Traore can't hit. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
That's one way to create your own offense for Miles Bridges. Get to the offensive boards. Nice.
Here's Traore. Outside, Porter shoots it up. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Hit by Bridges. Here's Ball. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ball's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Traore. Paxton a screen on Ball. Traore uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Ball with it. Takes it inside, and the shot goes in. Ball's got 34.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Porter. Over Miller. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 32 points in the game.
And the size Porter Jr. has helps him on those physical takes. Great work inside there.
Here's Ball. Yep, that one goes in there.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Traore. The Hornets pull it in. Diabate's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now, here's Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bridges. That gives them the lead. Bridges has got the lead up to 2 now for the Hornets.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
The kick out to Porter. Wolf passes to Mann. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Miller's got 5 rebounds tonight. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. And he jams it in.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Nets trail by 4. Outside, Porter. Missed on the 3.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
And the layup is off. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Now, Mann. Got it to go off the glass.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Here's Ball. Now Miller. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Porter. Takes the 3. A 3-pointer. Good.
And it's clear Porter is a gutsy guy. Someone who enjoys taking and making huge shots for his team.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Now Miller. 5 to shoot. Bridges sets the screen for Miller. And he drives in. What a finesse finish on the lay-in.
Well, the young
hoops. Here's Traore. Claxton, pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Wow, this team showing big-time trust, and Claxton delivers on it.
Outside ball. And that one is good.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
That's good from Ball.
And really a great job to maintain his composure. How about the body control there? Now he gets the and one and turns this into a two-possession game.
Now Porter. Launches it. Ball with the rebound.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Boy, critical trip to the line. He knocks him in and gives him a little cushion down the stretch.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Porter. The three doesn't go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Nicholas Claxton. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2, Miles Bridges.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, the talent, the strength, the athleticism is all there for Miles Bridges. This guy can put up monster numbers on the offensive end.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And here are the Nets.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Beyond the arc, knocks down the three. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.